Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I found this old camcorder in the attic of my new place, and honestly, I thought it was just some junk left behind by the previous tenants. But when I started playback, I realized this wasn't just home movies. The footage you're about to see was recorded over the span of 3 days. It starts off normal enough, just a guy documenting his move-in process. But pay close attention to the mirrors. At first, it looks like a simple camera glitch, or maybe a frame rate issue. But the more you watch, the more you realize that the physics of this house are completely broken. Something is very wrong here, and it all begins with a 2-second delay that shouldn't exist.
Day 1. Our protagonist, let's call him Adi, is setting up his bathroom mirror. He's joking around, talking to the camera about how cheap the rent was. He splashes water on his face, and for a split second, you see it. He stands up and wipes his eyes. But in the reflection, he's already reaching for the towel, while the real Adi is still blinded by the water. It's subtle. Blink and you'd miss it. He doesn't notice it yet, but the camera catches everything. The reflection isn't mimicking him, it's leading him. It's as if the glass is a window into a world that is running exactly 2 seconds faster than our own reality. The mood is still light, but the visual dissonance is enough to make your skin crawl.
By the second night, Adi starts to feel the lag. He's sitting in the hallway, which is lined with those old, tall Victorian mirrors. He notices that when he claps his hands, the sound follows the visual in the mirror, but the mirror version of him has already finished the clap before his hands even touch. He starts testing it. He points a finger, he jumps, he makes faces. Every single time, the man in the mirror is 2 seconds ahead. You can see the confusion turning into genuine fear on his face. He's breathing harder now, the camera shaking in his grip. He realizes he isn't controlling his reflection anymore. It's like he's a puppet, and the thing in the mirror is the one pulling the strings from the future. But here is where it gets truly dark. Adi decides to stay awake, filming the mirror constantly to see if the gap widens. At around 3 a.m., the reflection does something Adi hasn't done yet. The reflection stops looking at Adi. Instead, the reflection turns its head and looks into the dark corner of the bathroom behind the real Adi. The reflection's eyes widen in absolute horror. He drops the camera in the mirror world. But out here, in our world, Adi is still standing there, looking at the mirror, wondering why his reflection is acting weird. He hasn't seen what's behind him yet. He has 2 seconds of peace left before whatever the reflection saw reaches him in the present. In those 2 seconds, the atmosphere shifts. The temperature in the room seems to drop, and the grainy footage starts to pick up strange red static. Deep, guttural breathing begins to fill the audio track. Not Adi's breathing, but something much larger, much heavier. It's the sound of something ancient. The reflection in the mirror is now frantically pointing at the ceiling, but when Adi looks up, there's nothing there yet. He's trapped in a temporal loop, where his only warning system is a version of himself that is already experiencing the nightmare. He tries to run, but his reflection is already being grabbed by something we can't see yet.
Suddenly, a massive, hairy hand, deep crimson red, reaches from the top of the mirror frame and grabs the reflection's throat. This is the Genderuwo Merah. In the Indonesian mythos, these are shape-shifting giants, but the red ones, they are the most malevolent, known for kidnapping souls into the spirit realm. The reflection is being choked, his face turning blue, struggling against the invisible force. The real Adi is standing there, clutching his own throat, gasping for air even though nothing is touching him yet. The cause and effect have been reversed. The mirror is the reality, and he is just the echo. The 2-second countdown is almost over. The real Adi is finally pulled upward. The camera falls to the floor, spinning, catching glimpses of the room. We see the Genderuwo Merah now, a towering, muscular beast with fur the color of dried blood and glowing amber eyes. It's not in the mirror, it's in the room. It was always there, just slightly out of phase with our time. The creature isn't just killing him, it's feeding on the 2-second gap, the moment between the future and the present. Audie's screams are delayed, echoing weirdly against the walls. The found footage style makes every jerky movement of the camera feel like a heartbeat skipping. You want to look away, but you can't. The footage cuts to black for a moment, then flickers back on. Audie is standing in front of the mirror again. He looks calm, too calm. He's straightening his shirt and smiling at his reflection. But wait, look at the clock on the wall behind him. The clock in the room is moving, but the clock in the mirror is frozen. And then comes the twist. The man standing in the room, he moves, but the reflection stays perfectly still, watching him. The Genderuwo Merah didn't kill Audie, it swapped them. The thing now walking around in our world using Audie's body is the reflection that lived 2 seconds ahead. The real Audie is now trapped behind the glass, screaming in a silent world where time never moves forward. The new Audie picks up the camera. He looks directly into the lens, his eyes momentarily flashing that same amber hue as the Genderuwo. He whispers something in an ancient tongue, a sound like grinding stones. He then walks out of the bathroom, leaving the camera running. As the door closes, we see the trapped Audie in the mirror, pounding on the glass, begging to be let out. He is now the one who is 2 seconds behind, a ghost in his own home, forced to watch a demon live his life, marry his wife, and walk his path. The horror isn't just the monster, it's the replacement.
That's the end of the footage. I don't know who sent this to me, or if the man who lived in this house is still out there somewhere. All I know is that ever since I watched this, I've been avoiding mirrors. Every time I brush my teeth, I feel like I'm being watched. If you ever feel like your reflection is just a little bit too fast, or if you see something red in the corner of your eye, don't look back. Just run. Thanks for watching this dark journey into the legend of the Genderuwo Merah. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. Stay safe and keep your eyes on the present.